Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. Just pouring myself a little refresher here, caffeine-free Diet Coke. Welcome to Traveling with Bruce. Monday, what's the date? February the 17th, 2020. Welcome to the TWB live show. Brown fuzzy water, love it. Welcome all to the TWB live show for Monday. Lots to talk about this week, of course. That dreaded coronavirus. I've said the word coronavirus. This video is not going to be monetized. I am working for free right now, so I can say coronavirus all I want, and YouTube can't take any money away from me because I'm not getting any anyway. How you doing? Just a little rant. It's okay. We're allowed to rant once in a while when we're not getting paid to do what we do. We work hard here, kids. I'm glad you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. It's just been a wacky, was it now? 2 weeks I've been on this story, week and a half, at least 2 weeks practically. I've been on this story. It's just insane. So much going on. I want to thank right off the bat, you viewers out there. The last 2 weeks, you guys have wowed me each show. I begged and I pleaded, and you came through, all of you guys. I asked 2 weeks ago, could you please give me a thumbs up on this live show? When you're watching this live show, just hit that thumbs up button. It's no big deal. Cost you nothing. And we wanted to get to 100 thumbs ups 2 weeks ago, and we made it. Right near the 3/4 mark, we hit 100 thumbs ups. Last week, I asked you, please give me a thumbs up. We had a bigger audience last week. Do you think we can get to 200 thumbs ups during the show? And we did. Thank you for that. Today, I want 250 thumbs ups. Is that possible? Do you think it's possible? I don't know. Can you just look the other way and hit the thumbs up button no matter how bad this show is? If you could do that for me, and then anyone out there who's watching the count, let me know how many thumbs ups we're getting, because I can't tell during the live broadcast. YouTube doesn't show me how many thumbs ups I'm getting. All I know is there's about 120 of you watching me right now. If everyone gave me a thumbs up right now, I'd be at 120 right off the get-go. But let's see if we can get to 250 today. That would be wonderful. Welcome, one and all, to the TWB show, Traveling with Bruce. We love talking about cruise ships here. Cruise ship news, trends, updates, what's going on. If you're addicted to cruising, you've come to the right channel. If you've never been on a cruise before, but you're thinking about going on a cruise, you come to the right channel, because you're surrounded by cruise addicts who love to talk about cruise ships and what's going on out there. And what's going on out there right now? Coronavirus. That's what's going on out there right there. Last week I was trying to be cute. I was trying to be on the live show last week, and I was trying to talk about the China flu and about how people were getting ill on board. I was trying not to hit the artificial intelligence sensors that YouTube has that will cut me off from being paid, because if you use the word coronavirus, you don't get paid on a YouTube video. I've done 16 videos in the last 10 days. 12 of them have been demonetized, and I've tried everything not to use the word. I mean, everything. It's ridiculous. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube and this word. I don't know why they demonetize videos for this. It's not all bad, by the way, because what I do is, if you watch any of my videos, you folks, you wonderful people out there, if you watch me regularly, you'll know that I do a lot of what we would call fireworks videos, where you're talking about what's happening right now today, like an update video, what's going on. So it blows up like a fireworks. It's a great show, but then after a day or two, the fireworks are gone. And it's over, because I've replaced the video with a new video. What's going on now? It's kind of like a newscast. Who watches Walter Cronkite 3 days ago when he's doing a new telecast tonight? It's the old days, folks. Walter Cronkite was a newscaster from many years ago. Anyway, so the good news is, to get back to the good news, usually it takes about a day and a half or so for YouTube to cut off my monetization of a video. But all the views that happen before that count towards being paid. And advertisers want to advertise on coronavirus stories. I don't know if any of you watch MSNBC or CNN or Fox or any of these other networks. If you notice how they talk about the coronavirus, they use the word coronavirus, and then there's a celebrity ad right after that or just before that, or there's now Virgin Voyages ads showing up. or MSC or Carnival. I mean, everyone's advertising like crazy for business because they know cruisers are watching the coronavirus story. Well, that's what they're doing with this channel. Cruisers are watching my video for the coronavirus story, and yet YouTube won't let me monetize the damn coronavirus word. It just drives me nuts. Artificial intelligence computers are dropping it off. I get to appeal. I'm allowed to appeal any videos that they're called partially demonetized. What does that mean? It means that in the first 48 hours or first 24 hours, a video of mine might make $40 in ad revenue, $40. And then it gets partially demonetized. And a week later, it's at $41.50. So you make $1.50 for the next week and a half because it never, in my case, my videos only do anything in the first day and a half, and then they don't do anything anyway because the story is old. I've replaced it with another story. It's the world of YouTube in which I live, and what can I say? I would rather they just leave my videos alone, although I'm allowed to appeal. But I find that out of 4 appeals, I'll get 1 turned over, and the others they won't restate it. Say, sorry, we've reviewed you manually, and you're still in violation, or you're still in breach of, or you still aren't qualified to have a monetized video for, and they won't tell me why. They won't, but I know why. Coronavirus, China flu, ill on a cruise ship, Diamond Princess. They're coming up with new reasons why not to monetize chess. It's not like they're making all the money and I'm not getting any of it. They're not getting any money either. They're cutting their own throats. They're not allowing ads on videos that I am putting up for them and me and you. They're not putting on any video, and no commercials on the videos. So they don't make anything. I don't make anything. Crazy. The good news, there is some good news. This channel had about 37,000 subscribers a couple of weeks ago. Now we have 41,000. Thank you, new subscribers. Welcome aboard. Video views are best in 6 months. Yay! And I'm getting a lot of awareness, and I'm just trying to grow the channel and build it up, which is what it's all about. So that's my little rant of the day. Just so you guys know, how many thumbs up have we got now? I thought I saw 80 something already. Is that true? Are we already at 80 thumbs up? This is incredible. If you love the rant, give it a thumbs up. If you hate the rant, give it a thumbs up. I need all the help I can get. Thank you all for being here. And Keenock, I can't do that. Coronavirus, I can't say coronavirus like that. Coronavirus is not allowed to be said on YouTube. I'm not going to say coronavirus. I just don't want to make anybody mad when I say coronavirus. Oh, 89 likes, 89 thumbs ups. Thank you very much. Every time, if you got 95, there we go. Let's hit 100. Coronavirus. I'll just keep saying it. Come on, give it to me. Give me 100. Give me 100. Charles, 166. So that's how many folks are watching, but that's not how many thumbs ups I have. But thank you for all these thumbs ups. 98 now, 98 thumbs ups. We're going to hit 100. I'm looking for 250 today. Folks, help me out here. 101, 102. Megan, you're seeing it. 105, 106. Thank you guys. You're wonderful. It's all good when the thumbs ups come in, even if thumbs downs come in. It doesn't matter. It's all good because the analytics in the head office at YouTube, they see this live show lighting up. And they see all the comments coming in, and then they see this interaction, and they promote the show. They promote the videos more to those out there who might like this kind of kooky content that Bruce puts on. Anyway, welcome. I love doing this. We got trivia later tonight. If any of you guys love trivia, live trivia on YouTube, I'll be doing that at the end of the show tonight. We haven't done trivia for a couple of weeks, and I've got some trivia questions all lined up for you. So no cheating, no Googling. We'll have some fun with that later. I just wanted to kind of recap the big news that's been going on, and let me get this out of the way. Say hi to a few folks and kind of go from there. Again, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Westerdam, the Holland America Westerdam cruise ship. That was the one that left Tokyo about 2.5 weeks ago. They were supposed to go from Tokyo all over Asia and end up in Shanghai. Then they thought, we can't do that because Shanghai has shut down because of the coronavirus. And so they decided we'll go to Yokohama, Japan instead. They left Hong Kong with about, what would it have been? 1,400 passengers, 800 crew, something like that. They had a day at sea, and they were supposed to go to Manila in the Philippines for their first stop on this tour. been arranged for years. Manila said, "Don't even bother. Don't come in here. We're not allowing ships into Manila." So they turned around and stayed at sea, worked their way to Taiwan, and they stopped in Taiwan. All was well. And that was the last time passengers on the Westerdam were able to get off the ship for quite some time, because right after they left Taiwan, Japan shut down all of its ports, because at that point in time, the Diamond Princess situation blew up in Yokohama with the quarantine. So the Holland America Westerdam meandered along for a bit, couldn't get a port to take it on. They started sailing south because they knew they couldn't go north. It was just Japan and South Korea. They went south, and they wanted to go to Vietnam. Vietnam said no. They wanted to go to let me just think a minute. They wanted to go to Malaysia. No. They wanted to go to Bangkok in Thailand. No. Finally, Cambodia. After 8 or 9 days, Cambodia said, you can come in here, because they had no cases. There were no cases of the virus on board the ship. They were testing people, medical staff checking people. Nobody on board the Westerdam was having a problem, but they couldn't get in anywhere. Finally, Cambodia. So they went into Cambodia, and they let me show you some pictures here. They went into Cambodia. Here's the ship right here, the Westerdam. And they were allowed to get off the ship there. And in the meantime, between all of this happening with the Westerdam and the denials of coming into our ports and stuff, the cruise line came up with announcements. Number one, the next cruise is canceled because it was supposed to start in Yokohama. We can't even go to Yokohama to end this cruise. The next one is supposed to start from there. That's gone. Everybody gets a refund. On this cruise that you're on now, everyone gets their money back. Everyone gets a free cruise going forward, and we're going to pay to get you home, because we know we were supposed to take you to Shanghai. We couldn't take you to Shanghai. Then we're supposed to take you to Yokohama. Can't take you to Yokohama. Now we don't know where we're going to take you. Wherever we take you, we're going to get you home at our expense. And so when they got into Cambodia, the thinking was, great, we'll bus these folks into Phnom Penh, the capital city, to the international airport, and then we'll get them chartered out. At the worst case scenario is we'll charter them out of here, and we'll charter them over to Bangkok, or we'll charter them over to Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. We'll charter them to wherever we can to then get them home, because we can't fly them to Hong Kong and then to the United States. No flights. Can't get them to Hong Kong to fly to Europe. No flights. Can't go to anywhere else in China. No flight. So Holland America was working overtime behind the scenes to figure out how to get these people home in a cost-effective way, somehow, some way. Anyway, it turns out that one of the planes that left Phnom Penh with 144 people, apparently, was a charter to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, capital of Malaysia. One of the passengers, 83-year-old American gal, was kind of warm. Kind of had sweating a little bit. They tested her when they landed in Malaysia, and darned if she didn't have the symptoms of the coronavirus. And her husband had a fever, but he didn't test positive for the virus. He just got a flu or a cold or something. Well, what a mess. So they got the gal into the hospital. She's being treated. The gentleman, I'm sure, is staying in Kuala Lumpur with her. The other 144 all had to be tested. All the other passengers on the plane, they all had to be tested. And so far, no results, no positive results from any of the 144. However, there were people who were trying to get on KLM flights back to the Netherlands from Kuala Lumpur. They were denied boarding at the last minute. The airline panicked and wouldn't let them on the plane. No matter whether, whatever the situation, you were on that ship, you're not getting on this airplane. And now we find out that there are something like 400 passengers still on the Holland America Westerdam. They can't get off the ship now. They're all being tested. The 800 crew, they're all being tested. They're obviously not going anywhere. And now the ship wanted to go to Bangkok, Thailand from Cambodia. That's where the ship wanted to go after they got everyone disembarked. Bangkok today said, you're not coming here. So here we go again. The Westerdam is, at the moment, possibly locked in where it is and cannot go anywhere else at this point in time, because nobody knows what the answer is. Nobody knows if there are other cases. There's one case. This is one case, and this is what I wanted to get to a little later in my show. What happens if you're on a cruise in the Caribbean and you're on a 1-week cruise and you get to I don't know, you get to San Juan, Puerto Rico, you get to Cozumel, Mexico, you get to wherever, Aruba, and one person on your 4,000 passenger cruise ship has the symptoms of the virus. Are you in a mandatory 14-day lockdown? Sounds exciting, sounds sexy. I'm quarantined in the Caribbean for 14 days. Yeah, in your cabin. You can't get out. You got to stay in your room for the 14 days. They bring you your lunch and dinner and breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And after a couple of days, you start going snaky. This is not a good thing. Are you interested in going on a cruise the next few months with that possibility hanging over your head? Because it's possibly happening for the second time. First time it's already happened. That's the Diamond Princess. And that's my next story. The Diamond Princess. What a tale of woe that has been. Everyone means well, okay? The cruise line means well. The Japanese authorities mean well. WHO, the World Health Authority, means well. You know, when people get a virus like this, you want to do the best you can for everyone's safety. And what do? You figure, well, we'll put the ship in quarantine in Yokohama, is what the Japanese officials thought, and we'll bring the people their meals. We'll forbid them from going on the shore. We'll arrange walks on the upper decks, so the folks on the inside cabins, you know, without windows, they will at least be able to get some fresh air. Even the folks in the balcony can go upstairs for a walk. Just wear a mask, and you can walk around, but don't walk beside somebody. Stay 3 feet away from the next person. They all mean well, but what is it now? The latest number, 456 cases, 99 more yesterday. 456 cases of the coronavirus. By the way, how many thumbs ups have we got now? You want to tell me, anybody? How many thumbs ups we got right now? We're going for 250. For those of you just joining the show, we're going for 250 thumbs ups on this show. We're over 100 already. It's unbelievable. And I'm saying coronavirus as many times as I can because I'm not monetized on the show because I said that word. And so I might as well get thumbs up. So folks, hit me with a thumbs up. Tell me how many we're doing, guys. I need 250. 209. Steamer. Is that right? 209? Seriously? No, I don't think so. Can't be. 131. I believe timeless truths. I believe that poster. Thank you, guys. Let's get to 250 thumbs ups. Hit me with the thumbs ups. Hit me. All right. Princess Cruise Line. 456 cases now are confirmed on that ship. Unbelievable. All right. So yesterday, the Americans were taken off. Well, the Americans that wanted to get off could get off if they tested negative for coronavirus. Well, a number of Americans didn't want to go. They're saying, I'm not getting off this ship. Why should I get off this ship? I feel fine. All I'm going to do is get on a bus. I'm going to go to the airport. I'm going to go on a flight for 10 and a half hours back to the USA. The air in this plane is going to be circulated because that's what happens on an airplane. And I don't know how many of these other couple hundred people on board this plane may or may not have the damn thing. No guarantees. It's not like they're using a definitive saliva type test to verify that every single person on the plane does not have the virus. Well, wouldn't you know it? The planes land in the USA. One of them landed in San Antonio, Texas. Had 151 people on board. 7 of those have the virus. Surprise. They found out that they had the virus back in Tokyo on the tarmac before they got in the plane. They knew then already. They still let them on. They put them in a section of the plane cut off from everybody else. Doesn't matter. Air circulates on an airplane. I don't know what they're thinking. Now I'm told that of the 7 people who tested positive on this ship, on this plane, that landed in San Antonio, they've been sent to Nebraska. They're not even in San Antonio anymore. They're not in Texas. They're now in Nebraska at the National Guard Camp Ashland near Omaha, in Omaha, Nebraska. That's where they're going. There's one passenger that's in hospital in San Antonio, apparently. But I'm not sure if it's from this group or not. In any event, 235 of the Americans went on a second plane that landed in Lackland Air Force Base. Is that right? Might be wrong. That might be Travis Air Force Base. Sorry. They would have landed in Travis Air Force Base in California, excuse me. And 7 of those folks have tested positive. And I think they're in a hospital unit on on that base. So of the 300 and 28 or something like that, 328 Americans that left the ship, 14 have the virus, and those 14 were on airplanes for 10 and a half hours with the rest of them. So how many of the 300 and whatever are going to catch this? I don't know. It's the big mystery. Ridiculous. Now, going back to the Diamond Princess, the ship, the Americans that didn't go, I was lucky enough. I contacted on Twitter a gentleman, Mr. Smith is his last name. I remember Matthew Smith. His name is Matthew Smith. He's from Sacramento, California. He's a passenger on the Diamond Princess. He was tweeting. I contacted him. I reached out to him. I said, "Listen, you've got photos of those buses that the people are getting on. Could I use those photos in a video?" And he said, "Yes, you can. Go right ahead." So I did that yesterday when they were getting on the buses. Anyway, he was quoted on CNN. Why they were asking, "Why aren't you getting on the bus with the other 348? Why are you staying behind?" And he said, just what I told you. Why would I go on a bus and then on an airplane, share an airplane for 10 and a half hours with I don't know how many people who have the damn virus, and then I'm going to get it. I don't have it now. I feel great. The quarantine period is up here in a couple of days. We've been tested for our saliva test. We're waiting for our final results. If they come back negative, they're going to let me off this ship in the next 3 days. My wife and I are going to stay in Japan. We're going to be tourists here. We've already done this cruise that we were on for the Diamond Princess. Then we've been quarantined, and now we're going to be, hopefully, in Japan. We're going to see Japan. Well, why would I go back to the US of A? Now, special circumstances, they can afford it. God bless them for that. And they want to see more of Japan. God bless them for that too. And I understand it completely. Why would you bother getting on a plane back to the US and now being quarantined for another 2 weeks on an Air Force base? For what? For a couple of days? What's the point? Now, for the folks who had the virus, the 14, they were going to be it was going to be detected anyway for them by the cruise line, and they would have been in hospitals in Japan. So I guess these folks would rather be in a hospital in the U.S. than in a hospital in Japan. And I guess the CDC thought, we'll take these Americans out of here, even with the virus, even with the symptoms. We'll hospitalize them back in the USA. I guess that's how that's going. I don't know. Emily Archer is telling me I have 173 thumbs up because of you wonderful viewers out there. Hit that thumbs up button. Get me to 250 before we go off the air today. That would be wonderful. We will beat last week's record of 200. We'll beat the one before that, for a week before that, by 100. This is awesome. Thank you, everybody, for thumbs ups. If you have any questions or whatever, let me know. I'll do the best I can to answer them. But there are so many messages coming through. I don't know if I can do them all today. Other news, just to let you in on what's going on. Princess has announced that, of course, the Diamond Princess will not be sailing until at least April the 29th. Duh. If they can get the passengers off the ship by the 19th, 20th, in 2 or 3 days, they're going to have to disinfect that ship. And I don't know if that ship will be ready by the 29th for its next cruise. Hopefully it will be, but I tell you, the ship might be ready, but Yokohama may not be ready. Yokohama might say, "Oh, I'm glad you got your ship ready to go, but this port is still closed to cruises." And all the ports in China, all the ports in Vietnam, Hong Kong, Philippines, Taiwan, all closed. So where are you going? You're not going anywhere. So the ship might be offline for a little longer than that. Someone just told me I have 190. They said, I see 190. Cindy says 190 thumbs ups, guys. 10 more. We got 200. Give me some thumbs up. This is awesome. Okay, the Majestic Princess, number 2. That ship is offline till April the 2nd. Okay, and then the third one, the Sapphire Princess. It's in Singapore. It's offline till June 11th. It's in dry dock. The Princess folks, I don't know if the ship was scheduled for dry dock, but they got a slot for that ship and they put it into dry dock. Princess figures, why have the ship sit around with crew on it doing nothing? Why don't we get into dry dock and pretty it up? And so if they can get some work done between now and June, more power to them. Get that ship in better shape, because you're not going to get paying passengers on the ship in any event. Before the coronavirus hit, 196, 200. People telling me I have 200 thumbs ups. Guys, thank you. We need 50 more. 50 more, and we hit the 250 target that I set for today's show. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys are great. Hit that thumbs up button for me. What was I going to tell you? Yeah, 21 cruise ships were in Asia before the coronavirus hit. two of them to the a Royal Caribbean ship. I believe it's Spectre of the Seas, I believe it is, or is it Ovation of the Seas? And Celebrity Millennium are going to be offering free cruises. They're going to be offering free cruises from the Millennium out of Los Angeles. 3, 4, and 5 night sailings for first responders. This ship, Millennium, had no one on board with the virus. By the way, nobody on that ship. And then the other ship that I'm going to talk about was the. I had written this down somewhere. You think I've got this somewhere? I can't find it. Anyway, the other one was is a Spectrum of the Seas. I think it's Spectrum of the Seas. Spectrum of the Seas, beautiful brand new ship, $1 billion build. Supposed to use Shanghai as its home port. And as we know, Shanghai got shut down, almost immediately. The ship has been sitting in waters off of Japan and then off the Philippines, and it is now heading to Sydney, Australia. And the Spectrum of the Seas will be offering free cruises to first responders from Sydney, Australia for probably 2 or 3 months, or at least as long as this is going to take. And this is good business for Celebrity and for Royal Caribbean, both, by the way, owned by Royal Caribbean. Smart move. Get these ships to ports that are open. Get them to ports where you can get passengers on the ship quickly. Free works, really works well. Get the first responders like firefighters, the bush firefighters from Australia, the paramedics, cops, Army members, service members. I mean, you name it. There's a zillion to choose from. Get them and their families on these ships for 3, 4, 5-day cruises. At least they're going to buy some beer. They're going to buy some specialty dining. They're going to spend some money on the onboard shops. They're going to sit in the casino when they're international waters. You're going to get some money out of these folks, because right now these cruise ships are sitting with upwards of 2,000 crew, depending on how big these ships are. And you're paying the crew to do nothing. It's just costing you a ton of money to sit there and not go anywhere. On the Millennium coming to LA, oh man, all the firefighters from those wildfires, all those water bomber guys and girls, all the paramedics, all the folks who've been rescuing those pets, those farm animals, the police, all the service members out of the western part of the USA. Oh my God. Yeah, the Millennium will be packed with all kinds of first responders. Same thing. They'll be buying Budweisers and drinking the Mai Tai, what have you, gambling in the casino. Hey, cruise ship's going to actually make money, or at least not lose any. And talk about one other thing, and that is active firefighters, active service members. These folks aren't in their 70s and their 80s. Oh, no. They're in their 20s and 30s and 40s. We're talking about a demographic that the cruise lines are desperate to get their hands on. If you can get a 35-year-old with his wife and 2 kids on a cruise ship for 4 days, and they have nothing but fun, the next time they want to take a holiday, they're going to take a long, hard look at a cruise ship. And who are they going to remember? They're going to remember Royal Caribbean. They're going to remember Celebrity. You take care of me, I take care of you. This is such a smart PR move. I give them full kudos. But I will say on the other side of it, I've been watching closely the prices of cruises. I don't know if you've been doing it too, but I've been trying to keep an eye on the prices of cruises. And I've been trying to see if the prices are starting to drop or not. Because I've calculated this much. There were 21 ships in Asia offering cruises through Asian waters. All of those ships are out of business one way or the other right now. They're out of business. That means 5% of all cruise ships are offline right now. You can't go on them. But I have a suspicion that in the next 6 months, that 20 to 30% of cruisers who are thinking of going on a cruise or who have booked a cruise might be having second thoughts. Something tells me that upwards of 25 to 30% maybe of folks aren't going to go on a cruise in the next 6 months. And that tells me there are more cruise cabins available than before. Even with the reduction of 21 ships out of the market, I think there are upwards of 150 ships worth of cabins available. And so, what does that mean for those of us who are thinking of going on a cruise? Deals, deals, deals might be around the corner. And if I were you, I'd be talking to my favorite travel agent and giving him a heads up, saying to them, hey, if you see a cruise for the Caribbean between now and say May, or if you see a cruise between May and say September in Europe, like Mediterranean or Northern Europe, or Alaska cruises, let me know. Because if people are canceling out, these cruise lines are going to want to fill those cabins back up again. And if we've got more cancellations coming than refills, we've got price drops. The first thing you're going to notice the freebies showing up, the free drink packages, the free Wi-Fi, the free drink packages might be half price, no tipping. There might be all kinds of charges waived. The second thing you'll notice, and you'll probably notice this first, the price of the cruise will drop. They'll go from $7.99 for a week for a balcony to $6.99 to $5.99 to $4.99 to $1.99, $99. I'm not kidding. You're going to see last minute deals of a lifetime because the cruise lines are going to figure out one thing like they figured out with these two ships are giving away for nothing. Get bodies on there. I don't care what you get for the darn cabin. Get them in there because they're drinking and they're gambling because we're not giving the casino away. And the shore excursions, we're going to still charge for those. So watch for deals over the next 3 to 6 to 9 months. We might see some unprecedented deals. I think we're going to see airlines take a financial hit, car rental companies, hotels. It's already happening, obviously, in China. It's happening in Japan. It's happening in Taiwan. It's happening in Singapore. But I think this might spread out. The country I'm worried about next is Australia. I'm worried about Australia because there are so many cruisers who have planned a holiday in and out of Sydney that are coming from the Asia area. It only takes one. It takes one passenger to have a fever on board a cruise ship in Sydney Harbor that might cause a cruise ship to go into quarantine. And if that happens, Sydney Harbor is closed to everybody. And if Sydney is closed, Perth, Brisbane, Melbourne, they're all going after that one. So that shuts off Australia. That shuts off New Zealand behind it. We already have South Pacific Islands have shut off already. That means we're spreading out. The next area will be the Middle East. I don't know if that'll happen, but it could. But I worry about a traveler from Asia or someone who has a relative in Asia that they've seen lately who's taking a European cruise. We get a European cruise where we have a cruise ship in the harbor in Rome, in the port, 4,500 passengers on a ship with coronavirus on it. All of a sudden, there's a ship in Rome that's quarantined for 2 weeks. People staying in their cabins for 2 weeks, being brought their breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This will make press all over Europe like you cannot believe. As if you haven't seen enough press on the Diamond Princess already, it'll now be the story of the day in Europe every day. That's going to shut down cruising in Europe like you cannot believe. It's just going to shut it off. And then the Caribbean. Well, if it happens to our area in North America, here we go. I'm just putting it out there. It could happen. No one thought that Yokohama, Japan, of all places, Yokohama, Tokyo, would have a coronavirus problem. We thought it was a China problem. We thought it was inland in China, in Wuhan, 150, 200 miles inside China. We thought that was where the problem was. We didn't think it would be a Yokohama, Japan, Tokyo problem, but it is. And so it can happen anywhere. It can happen anywhere. And we'll have to watch to see how this all goes. How many thumbs ups have we got now? Are we anywhere near 250 thumbs ups? I can't tell you how many times I have to say coronavirus to get thumbs ups. Folks, give me a thumbs up if you're watching the show. We're trying to hit 250 during the show while I'm on the air. And people have been kind enough to tell me how many thumbs ups have been coming in. I see a 220 count here. Is that true? Do I have 220 thumbs ups? Can we get 30 more to hit 250? This would be great. I'm getting ready for trivia. Have you ever played trivia on a live YouTube show before? I do trivia every once in a while, and I've got trivia questions ready to go. I hope you like them. Thank you for being here tonight, you guys. Thank you for supporting this channel. I've been working for free practically for the last week now because coronavirus is a word you cannot use on YouTube and get paid for, apparently. It's a dirty word. You can't use it. 239 says Cindy. 323 says Chloe. I don't think we have 323 thumbs up. I don't think so. But we could have ourselves a situation here where we're going to break 300 or 250 thumbs ups. Emily says 242. Bruce, you have 242 thumbs ups. This is awesome. 242. Megan, you got 242. Only 8 away from 250 thumbs ups. You guys are terrific. You're wonderful. I thank you so much for throwing thumbs ups at this channel tonight. This is absolutely fantastic. Let's see. Did he say 450 people have coronavirus? Somebody wants to know. I'll tell you right now, Carrie Jones, there are 456 cases of coronavirus on the Diamond Princess cruise ship, but they're not on the ship. The former passengers and crew that were on the ship, 456 have now tested positive for the virus. They are all in hospitals, or some of them, 14 of them, are in the USA and are now being treated there. So that's how many so far. 250 thumbs up. Someone's telling me, Toasty Mike. Megan, AJ, you got 250, Bruce. This is fantastic. You guys are awesome. Can we get 300? Even better. Thank you so much for getting me to 250 thumbs up. This is a new record while I'm on the air. This is awesome. You guys are fabulous. Carved Shell. Hey, Bruce, quick question. I remember you telling about Viking cruises in the Great Lakes. Are there any updates? Nothing new, except that Viking is building a new ship known as the Expedition class. It's larger than their riverboat cruise, smaller than their ocean cruises, right in the middle. And these ships are the right size to get through the locks to get into the Great Lakes. So they'll be able to go through the St. Lawrence Seaway. They'll be able to get through the Welland Canal near Erie. They'll be able to go right past Detroit through Sarnia, Ontario, up towards Lake Huron, and then Sault Ste. Marie, the locks at the Soo. Then they'll be able to go into Lake Michigan if they want, and they can go into Lake Superior. So they're going to be plying the Great Lakes in Canada and the USA during summer months. And I think this is going to be extremely successful for Viking Expedition Cruising. This starts in 2023, by the way. It won't be cheap, but it won't matter. These will be brand new vessels with all the bells and whistles that Viking is known for. They're all-inclusive cruises, so there's no Wi-Fi extra, no meals extra. Your drinks will be included. Shore excursions are included. The spas included. You'll pay extra for massages, or you'll pay extra for high-end scotch. Yeah, for that kind of premium stuff, you'll pay extra. But everything else is covered. There'll be sellouts. I'm convinced that there'll be sellouts without any question whatsoever. Bruce, I went to SeaWorld, as Carrie is saying, Queensland, Australia, the other week. There were Asians there who I thought might have had the virus. It could be. It could well be. They could have bumped into people back home they didn't know had the virus. Now they're carrying it. They don't know they're carrying it. It's a mystery. It's an absolute nightmare. I wish it was. I wish I could give you nothing but happy news. We could all stand around the campfire, sing Kumbaya. I can't do it. The only happy news I can tell you is I got 253 thumbs ups and I'm counting. This is absolutely fabulous. But I don't know. Megan Frost, the passengers off the Princess ship are being taken 5 minutes from my parents' place in the US, right? 14 Americans tested positive at the airport in Japan, in Tokyo, before they got on the plane. Unbelievable. I heard the passengers are quarantined on the Diamond Princess, but the crew members are not. Virus is being passed along. Any ideas? Jim Woodhead is wondering. I know that the crew, they're all under masks. They're under quarantine as far as not being able to get off the ship. But yeah, they're down there working like crazy to keep everyone fed and keep everything going. They're the ones who are also going to be on a separate 2-week quarantine after the passengers get off the ship. Then they go into a 2-week quarantine. So their nightmare is only just begun. It's unbelievable, but they are going to be paid, given a 2-month paid leave by the cruise line after they're released from quarantine, which is a really good gesture by Princess. I'm hoping that they're all okay. I'm just crossing my fingers. 260 thumbs up. Someone's telling me. B Jewel says 260. This is awesome. Any more comments? I just went to the Chicago Travel Show, and Viking has the Great Lakes itinerary already, but not exact prices. I'll be looking booking one of those since I have on Lake Michigan I live on Lake Michigan near Milwaukee. Cindy, when you want to go on a cruise like that, you want to talk to anyone about a cruise, call Amber and Travel, our travel agent for our channel. They're down below. It should be down below after I get off the show. I'll have all the information down below. They'll give you all the details as it comes out. They'll keep you posted. Here's a couple photos for you guys just to let you know what's happening here. This is the Diamond Princess that is in quarantine in Japan right now. Let me think a minute. Let me move on. Here is the Westerdam, Holland America. That's the ship that got denied boarding everywhere, but finally got into Cambodia. Here are the Americans getting a ride home or getting a ride to the airport in Japan on those buses. They had to wear the masks on board the buses. The curtains were drawn for their privacy because press in Japan is quite aggressive. And then when they got to the airport, they were getting on these 747s operated by the charter air carrier Kalita Air. These are cargo planes, generally speaking. But what they do is they can pop in seats into these planes, and that's exactly what they did. They popped in a bunch of seats onto this aircraft to fly the folks home. There were two of them. And one went to, like I said, California. The other one went to Texas. And by the way, folks, in case you don't know, we here at Traveling with Bruce, we're taking the big plunge. We're going on our first ever group cruise on this ship you see at the front here, the Harmony of the Seas. We're going to grab this ship in December of this year. We're going on this itinerary right here. We're going from Port Canaveral to Coco Cay. Then we're going down to St. Kitts, St. Thomas, St. Kitts, and then back. There are 3 sea days, 3 stops, and we're going to have some fun on this cruise ship. If you would like to join us, be a member of the TWB family for this group cruise, here's Coco Cay. Just check out the Amber and Travel connections that I have. I'll have them posted on the bottom of this video. I have them posted on the bottom of virtually every video I make. Here's our next group cruise next year, a year from now. February 2021, we're going on the brand new Odyssey of the Seas, Fort Lauderdale, Grand Cayman, Aruba, I believe Costa Maya, 8-day cruise on a 4-month-old cruise ship. This is what the top deck will look like when it's finished. Here's a computer generation of the top of the ship. I am really looking forward to this cruise as well. We're doing group cruises now with TWB, and you're welcome to join us for these. Amber and Travel is handling all the details. They handle all the itinerary details, the cabin details. They take care of all the money. As a matter of fact, they don't even take your money. They open an account for you with Royal Caribbean once they've got you settled in, figured out what cabin you have, and then they give you your account number, and then you send the money over to Royal Caribbean. So I don't have to do anything except go on the cruise with you guys and have fun. I'm quite looking forward to that, and I welcome you all to join me for my my group cruise this December or next February. I can't wait. I'm hoping that the coronavirus is gone by then or not a factor. We'll find out. We'll stay on top of it and see how it goes. Are you ready for some trivia, you guys? Let's do some trivia. For those of you who've never been here for trivia before, this is so simple. I will read out some questions. There are multiple correct answers. All you have to do is send me one correct answer with every message you send me. Just send me, one answer at a time. Don't send me 4 correct answers at a time. I'll only take the first one. If you guys need help, I'll give you hints. But you guys are so sharp, I have trouble stumping you people. You're too smart for me. But let's see how you do on some trivia tonight. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for getting me to 250 thumbs ups. This is great. I don't know where we're at now, but I love it. Let's see what we can do with our trivia questions tonight. Let me set up my big ass iPad here. In case you're wondering, folks, I have a big ass iPad here that I use to set up these questions, and I have my big ass iPad pencil here that I use to mark the question, and we'll knock off the correct answers as we go forward. Let me just double check to see where I can find them. Here we go. I'll figure it out. Okay, here we go. The first trivia question. Here's your question, everybody. Get ready to answer. Can you tell me the U.S. retailers, online retailers with over $1 billion in sales? This is as of a couple of years ago, like 2015, just a couple of years ago. Let me know if you can tell me what are the U.S.'s largest online retailers with at least $1 billion in sales. Let's see what we got. Here they come. They're coming in like crazy. We've got answers coming in. One moment as I swipe up here. Amazon like crazy. Everyone's saying Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. You're all correct. We have 268 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. Yes, Amazon is the number one retailer with 94 plus billion in sales, and you know that number's going up. Who else have we got after Amazon? Walmart, Troy H. Yes, sir. That's number 3 online retailer in the United States. Apple, the gaming techs. Yes, sir. Gaming tech, number two. All right, who's next? We've got a total of 24 I'm looking for. That's a big-ass iPad. You got that right, Emily. It is a big-ass iPad. Nordstrom, gaming techs. Is Nordstrom in there? Yeah, number 7. Number 7, 3.2 billion in sales from Nordstrom. They're a playa. D&G. Hey, guys. Etsy. They're saying Etsy is an online retailer of size. I don't see them here. I don't see Etsy on this list. Sorry. Walmart. We've got who else? Amazon. We've got. Let's see here. Redbubble. No. eBay. I would think so. Isn't eBay on here? It isn't. They're not a retailer. eBay is an auction site where you can sell your own product. I'm thinking they're looking at retailer type established businesses of that style. Sorry for being so wishy-washy. Wayfair. Wayfair in 2015 did not rank. Isn't that amazing? Amazon, eBay, Amazon, Wayfair, Target, or Target, as we like to call it. Yeah, number 8 in the US, 3.1 billion in sales. Target. Who else have we got here? Overstock. Overstock does not show here in 2015. Best Buy, ? Best Buy did not show $1 billion in sales in 15. Let's see. Target, Walmart, QVC, number 6, $4 billion. Who else? Wayfair's cutting employees. That's what I heard. They are cutting employees. Let's see. Dell Computer. Dell, not showing them on this list. Whole Foods, that's a good guess. I don't see them here. Not in 2015. Victoria's Secret. That makes sense for a lot of reasons. Nope, I don't see them here. Poshmark as a retailer, not showing them. Macy's, number 4. Macy's, 4.6 billion in sales. J.C. Penney, number 17, 1.6 billion. Neiman Marcus, number 18 on the list, 1.4 billion in sales. Adam and Eve, I'm not showing them here. QVC we did. Neiman Marcus, I think we did. Woot, WOOT. Nope. Who else? Dell, Costco. Number 5 is Costco, 4.2. You've got the top 8 now, you guys. You've got Amazon, Apple, Walmart, Macy's, Costco, QVC, Nordstrom, and Target. Those are the top 8. You've got JCPenney and Neiman Marcus for good measure. Maybe Lululemon, maybe? Lula, I don't see anything either or. Target, Good Egg. Nope, not seeing Good Egg here. HSN, Home Shopping Network. Yes, HSN right here, 1.9 billion, number 15 on the list. Macy's, e-commerce. No e-commerce. JCPenney, Macy's, K Jewelers. Nope. Samsung. Not showing Samsung. You'd think Apple, right? LL Bean. Not showing LL Bean at $1 billion or more, not in 2015. Macy's. Google. Google for online sale. No. As a retailer, no. TJ Maxx. Nope. That's a good guess, though. Sears. I think they're still here before they totally died out. 2.1 billion, number 12 on the list. Sears. Zappos. Lighters. No. Land's End. Yes. Number 22 at $1.2 billion. Home Depot for online sales. No. LuLaRoe. Nothing like that. No. Not Sears. HSN. We've done HEB. No idea who that is. Jewelry Television. No. Aldi. Piapod. No and no. And any more? They're coming in. Pornhub. I'm not monetized tonight. No. Goods and services. They're probably selling services, but not selling goods. No, sorry. No, Albertsons. Albertsons. No, not Albertsons. Sears we did. I don't wear Victoria's Secret, says the steamer. Oh, I bet you do. Come on, buddy. Southwest Airlines. No. Lowe's. No Lowe's. Straight Talk. Retailer called Straight Talk. Nope. Let's see here. Delta, Sears, Sam's Club. You'd think that one would be there, but I don't have them. Starbucks for online sales. No. Staples for online sales. Nope, not finding it. Interesting. Kohl's. Yes, Kohl's is here. Number 9, 2.9 billion. If they're part of Whole Foods, I apologize. I didn't put the two together, but Kohl's is there. You have the top 9 now. Think of young people's clothing. Teenage age up to university age clothing. That kind of outfit. Let's see. Virgin Airlines, HP, Sam's Club, Samsung, Kmart. No. Sears we have, but not Kmart. None of the others. Dillard's. No, I haven't got Dillard's. Who else we got? HP, Walgreens. Yes, number 14 is Walgreens. $2 billion. Not HP. We got Pornhub. Thank you, B Shibs. Who else we got? New Egg, Pete's Coffee, Marks, NFL, Sephora, Virgin, Sephora. No, not that. Not Marks. No. MLB, no. Zales, Sam's Club, Bed Bath and Beyond. Great guesses, you guys. Think Running Shoe Company. LG, Pandora. No. Think Running Shoe Company, and think of a company that sells shoes in malls. Think of that kind of a company. Nintendo, Apple, Zappos, Orvis, GameStop. No, not GameStop. Hudson's Bay. Yes, number 16 on the list. 1.6 billion. LL Bean. Yes, I think we did LL. Oh no, we tried it, but we didn't have it. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up here. Nike. Yeah, Nike is number 11. $2.2 billion for Nike. Office Depot. No, I don't have Office Depot. Orvis, Crocs, Staples, Home Depot, Staples, Gaiman's loving it. Who else we got? Menards. Let me go through here. I don't think so. Looking for young people's clothing outfitters type outfit. And a store that sells running shoes and other shoes in malls. Let's see, Safeway, Publix, U.S. Post Office, New England. What about SAS, Oceana Cruise Line, Montgomery Wards? And I saw Bruce's bratwurst on Pornhub. Oh my goodness. Jules Sarah, UPS, Apple, Orvis, WB Mason's, Carnival, Gap. Yeah, number 10 is Gap, 2.5 billion. We now have the top 12. There's only 5 to go. Old Navy, Buckle, HEB, Gap, Old Navy, Forever 21, the Gap, American Eagle, Old Navy. None of those yet, but you're getting warmer, you guys. Forever 21, Hollister, Abercrombie & Finch, H&M. No. Boring, says Dolores. Apostle. No. Forever 21 didn't go on 21. NFL. American Eagle. Microsoft. J. Crew. Next question, please. Ultra, NFL, Nike we had, and Nike came in like crazy. Michaels, Adidas, Roadrunner, Foot Locker. Yes, number 23 is Foot Locker. That's the store I'm looking for. New Balance Finish Lines, J. Madden, Skechers Finish Line. And we're just about to wrap this one up here. I think we're done. Payless Disney Coach. No. The 4 to go. L Brands, Ascena, Zuili, Zuilly, and Urban Outfitters. That's our first question. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. See how you guys do on this one. Hang on, here comes the next one. Leonardo DiCaprio, big movie star. Tell me every movie Leonardo DiCaprio's been in. Leonardo DiCaprio movies. Fire away. There are 29 Leonardo DiCaprio movies. Guys, can you tell me the movies that Leonardo DiCaprio has been in? Here we go. Let's see here. Titanic. Yes, he was, of course, in Titanic. Where am I here? Where am I with the Titanic? Where am I? Can't find it. It's here. Here he is. 1997. That's 23 years ago. My goodness, that's a long time ago, isn't it? Okay, we have Titanic like crazy. What other movies has he done? Catch Me If You Can. Yes, Catch Me If You Can. 2002 with Tom Hanks. What else? Any more? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Yes, in 2019, he just did that movie. Other movies, Catch Me If You Can. What's Eat Gilbert Grape? What? What's that movie? Yeah, What's Eating Gilbert Grape? 1993. Well done. The Beach, a movie called The Beach, and that was in 2000. He played somebody named Richard. Catch Me If You Can. Gone with the Wind. I don't think he was in the 1939 movie called Gone with the Wind. No. Let's see. News. Rescued person. News. A rescued. I don't know what that is. Is that a movie, or are you asking me about something? Man in the Iron Mask. Man in the yes, 1998. King Louis the 14th. The world of the Wall Street. The world of Wall Street. Yes, the Wolf of Wall Street. He played Jordan Belfort. 2013. He did that movie. There was room enough on that board. There was room enough on that board. I don't know what that means. Romeo and Juliet. Yep, 1996. He played Romeo. Departed. The movie called Departed. The Departed. 2006. 272 thumbs. Thanks, everybody. 272 thumbs. Going for 300. Great Gatsby. Yes, The Great Gatsby. 2013. Basketball Diaries. Basketball Diaries. Yep, 1995. He played that in that movie. Sports Rack. Something called Sports Rack. No idea. Wish. A movie called Wish by chance? No idea. Forget him. He's a bad man. The Aviator. Yep, 2004. He played Howard Hughes. Ice on Fire. Ice on Fire. Not seeing that movie. Not there. Okay. Inception. Yes, 2010. The Wolf of Wall Street. Inception. Hey, Traveling with Bruce Schwann is here. How you doing? Shutter Island. Yep, 2010. Teddy Daniels. He played that role. The Departed. Basketball Diaries. The Reverend. Yep, 2015. He played in that movie. Gangs of New York. Yes, 2002. He was with Cutter in that movie. Great Gatsby, The Wolf of Wall Street, Romeo and Juliet, The Audition. Not seeing that one here. Let's see. J. Edgar. Yeah, J. Edgar, 2011. Let's see. Django Unchained, if I explain that right, saying it right, 2012. Let's see. Da Vinci Code. I don't think he was in the Da Vinci Code. Tom Hanks was. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, we did. Shutter Island, The Reverend, BJ's. Django, J. Edgar, Blood Diamond. Let's see here. Blood Diamond, 2006. Body of Lies, 2008. Let's see here. Any more? Growing Pains, TV show Growing Pains. Well, he wasn't in the movie. 275 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Going for 300. Killers of the Flower Moon. No idea. No, not showing here. We're running out of guesses. We're running out of titles. We're doing well. 1991, Critters 3. 1992, Poison Ivy. 1993, This Boy's Life. 1995, The Quick and the Dead. 95, Total Eclipse. 96, Marvin's Room. 98, Celebrity. 2001, Dawn's Plum. 2008, Revolutionary Road. Those are the movies that he played so far in his career, starting in 1991 up until 2019. Leonardo DiCaprio. All right, let's move on to the next one here. We got one more and one more. All right, here we go. Tell me this one right here. Let's see if I can find it. Hang on a second. Is it even here? Did I forget to put it in? Hang on. Okay, here we go. I'm going to type this one in right now. Tell me the top selling. Here we go. Top selling. Hang on. Fast food restaurant chains in the U.S. Fast food restaurants USA by sales is what I'm looking for. Let's see if I get that right there, Bruce. Go back there. And there is Restaurants USA. Don't know why it isn't doing it. Hopefully that's working there. There. Top selling fast food restaurants in the United States. Tell me the brands that are the leaders in fast food sales in the USA. Okay. Let me double check now. Going through them here. They're coming through like crazy. You guys are faster than I am. Here we go. All righty. We're starting with McDonald's. Of course, it's number one, 36 billion. 2015, by the way. These are the numbers. In-N-Out. Yeah. In-N-Out Burger is in like number 56th place, $807 million. Love In-N-Out. Who else? Subway, number 3, $11 billion in sales. McD's, everyone's got McDonald's. Popeyes, yes, Popeyes is on here somewhere. Yep, here it is. Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen, $2.8 billion. BK would be Burger King, number 4 on the list, $9.4 billion in sales. KFC, yes, indeed. KFC, number 13 at $4.4 billion. They sell more in China than they do in the U.S. Not sure about today, but they generally do. Wendy's, number 6, $8.9 billion in 2015. Burger King. Domino's Pizza, number 10 in the U.S., $5.4 billion. Taco Bell, number 5 at $9.3 billion. Chick-fil-A is number 8, $6.7 billion. Who else? Sonic, number 12, $4.5 billion. Let's see. Arby's is number 19, $3.6 billion. Pizza Hut and Nothing But, number 9 at $5.7 billion. Taco Bell, we've done. Popeyes, we've done. Jollibee. I'll keep an eye open for that one. Never heard of it myself. Let's see here. Domino's. Panda Express. Panda Express is number 25 at $2.9 billion. Dairy Queen, yes, owned by the Oracle of Omaha, number 21 on the list, $3.6 billion. Dairy Queen is owned by Warren Buffett in his group. Chipotle is now number 16, $3.8 billion as of 2015. In-N-Out we've got. Wendy's we've done. Papa John's Pizza. Papa John's. Yep, number 24 at $2.9 billion. Papa John's. Hardee's. Hardee's is also known as Carl's Jr., but Hardee's is $2.2 billion. Carl's Jr. might be under its own. Yeah, Carl's Jr. is number 39 at $1.5 billion. Five Guys Burgers. Five Guys. Let's see, where would they be? Here they are, number 41 in the U.S., $1.4 billion as of 2015. Moving up that list, Starbucks. Patricia, you got the number 2 on the list. Starbucks, $14.6 billion and climbing a lot. Dunkin' Donuts, Patricia, you got another one, number 7 on the list, $8.2 billion in sales. Steak and Shake, Margie, Steak and Shake, moving up the list over the years. I don't know where they were here. Steak and Shake, number 47 in 2015, $1.075 billion. Let's see, Yum Brands. I think I need the name of the actual restaurants, but if I see Yum Brands, I'll let you know. Moe's, I don't think so. Tim Hortons, yes, Tim Hortons is here. I saw Tim Hortons. Number 60 on the list, $760 million in the United States, much bigger than that in Canada, but they're coming into the U.S. Jack in the Box, number 22, $3.4 billion in sales. Boston Market, the Boston Market. I enjoy that place. I wish there were more of them. Boston Market, let me just see if I can find it. It used to be owned by McDonald's. I think Boston Market was either acquired by McDonald's or started by McDonald's, but they've since sold it off. 71st place, $633 million. Regionally located in various areas of the U.S., but not national. They're regionally located. Dunkin' knows we got Taco Bell. We have Pizza the Hut, Sonic, Tim Hortons, Starbucks, Sonic, Arby's, White Castle. There's another name. White Castle. Can we find White Castle? I'll keep an eye open for it. It's here somewhere. I'm sure I've got White Castle here somewhere. I'll find it. Got it. Number 76, $564 million. It's a loved place. Our Pizza Hut shut down, says Emily. Culver's. Jane is saying a place called Culver's. I'll keep an eye open for it, but I do not know. Who else we got? Panda Express. Yes, Panda Express. Have we not done it already? Maybe we haven't. Panda Express. Let me just quickly go here. Yeah, we've already done it. Number 25. Crystal, Chipotle. What about Starbucks? It's number 2. We got it. Little Caesars Pizza, number 17 at 3.8 billion. Whataburger, the firm called Whataburger. They should be here. Number 34, $2.1 billion. Who has New York Fries? New York Fries. Yes. I'm sure they're here somewhere. Don't see them just jumping at me, but I'll keep an eye open for New York Fries. Let's keep going here. Culver's, White Castle, Krispy Kreme Donuts. Krispy Kreme Donuts. They came out like a shot when they went public, and then they sort of backed off a bit. Don't know where they're at these days, but Krispy Kreme, I'm sure, is still around. Here they are, number 61, $758 million. I think they were higher at one point. I think they went public in the early around 2010 or so. New York Fries, Pee-wee, Sonic, A&W, Blaze Pizza, Jimmy John's. All right, let me take a look for some of these names here. Jimmy John's Gourmet Sandwiches, $2.2 billion, number 33. Let's see here. Culver's Frozen Custard and Butter Burgers, $1.3 billion, number 43 on the list. I found it, guys. Let's see here. Any others? Papa Murphy's Pizza, $884 million. And let's see here. We'll continue on here. Stewart's, White Hut, Quiznos, national brand. They should be here somewhere, you would think. I'm surprised I don't see them just popping out at me. They're not in the top. I would have thought they'd been in the top 30 for sure, but I don't see Quiznos anywhere. I'm not sure where Quiznos is. Maybe they're in trouble. I don't know. Let's see. Steak and Shake, Harvey's, that's Canadian. Pita Pit, Smash Burger, Starbucks, Checkers, Shake, Jack and I almost said it. Let's see. Coffee Bean, does Starbucks. We got Starbucks. It's already here. We have it. It's been done. Jamba Juice, Pandora. How about Panera Bread, number 11? How about Applebee's, number 14? Olive Garden, number 15. Buffalo Wild Wings, number 18. Chili's Grill and Bar. IHOP, number 23. Denny's, number 27, $2.5 billion. Outback Steakhouse, $2.5 billion. Red Lobster, $2.3. Texas Roadhouse, $2.3. Cracker Barrel Old Country Store, $2.3 billion. Cheesecake Factory, $2 billion. Zaxby's, $1.7. Golden Corral Buffet and Grill, $1.7 billion. Longhorn Steakhouse, $1.6. Red Robin Gourmet Burgers, $1.4 billion. TGI Fridays, $1.3. Waffle House, $1.2. Bojangles Famous Chicken and Biscuits, $1.2. Ruby Tuesday, $1.1 billion. BJ's Restaurant and Sprue House. Somebody told me BJ's already. Thank you. $993 million. Bob Evans, somebody said that one, $951. Wingstop, $943 million. P.F. Chang's China, $982 million. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Hooters, $964. Church's Chicken, $835. Jersey Mike Subs, $825. Cordoba Mexican Grill, $805 million. El Polo Loco, $795. California Pizza Kitchen, $762 million. Cheddar's Scratch Chicken, $751. Rising Cane's Chicken Fingers, $741. Del Taco, $738. Caraba's Italian Grill, $707. Jason's Deli, $702. Moe's Southwest Grill, someone said Moe's, $698. Firehouse Subs, $683. Ruth's Chris Steakhouse, $668 million. Perkins Restaurant Bakery, $635. Bonefish Grill, $630. Baskin Robbins, $603. McAllister's Deli, $592. Logan's Roadhouse, $587. Noodles and Company, $559. Dickey's Barbecue Pit, $557. Auntie Anne's, $548 million. Jamba Juice, $547 million in sales. Captain D Seafood and Chicken, $543. Checkers Drive-In Rally's Burgers, $532. Yard House, $524. Oh Charlie, $502. Marco's Pizza, $488. Long John Silver, $475. Dave and Buster's, $450 million. Pot Belly Sandwich Shop, $446. Round Table Pizza, $442. Famous Dave's Legendary Pit Barbecue, $424 million in sales. CC's Pizza, $417. Crystal Company, someone told me Crystal, $416. The Capitol Grill, $413. Mangiano's Little Italy, $411. Chuck E. Cheese, $404. Polio Tropical 403, Einstein Brothers Bagels 381, Hungry Howie's Pizza 378, Corner Bakery Cafe 375, and Joe's Crab Shack 370 million in sales. I've just whipped them all off for you. That's the top 100 fast food and restaurant chains in the United States. You guys did great. Not a bad job at all. All right, let's see if I can find you another one here. I got one more to go and see if I can find it. Where is it? Here it is. No, that's not it. It's right here. I got one left. It's a little bit of history, but a little bit of contemporary. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let me set up my big ass iPad pencil for this. Okay, you guys, here comes your question. Name every foreign city visited by all the presidents of the United States from Franklin Delano Roosevelt in World War II up until President Obama. Tell me the cities, the foreign cities of the world that the presidents have visited since FDR, since 1935 or so until Obama. Fire away. Let's see here. Darren's liking trivia. Thank you so much, buddy. Buffalo. I'm looking for international foreign cities. Buffalo is a unique place. It's out of this world. I agree, but it's in the USA. Doesn't count. All right. Anita B. London. Yes, absolutely. It's been visited by every president. You name it. They've all been to London. Flapsdown Aviation, Ottawa in Canada. Yes, every president except, I'm not sure about the current one. Has he been there? He might have been. I think he is. Ottawa. Yes. Margie Butcher, Paris, France, Bruce. Yes. Paris has been visited by everybody because I think the wives of the presidents want to go to Paris. So yeah, Paris is in. Bob Fan, what about Munich in Germany, Bruce? Munich, have presidents been to Munich? Not one president since FDR has gone to Munich because Munich is not the capital of Germany. Troy has London. Nita has Paris. Darren has London. Me, B. Jules, Jerusalem. Yes. Jerusalem was visited by Bush Jr., Clinton, Carter, and Nixon. Paris, yes. Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires has been visited by Clinton, Bush Sr., Eisenhower, and FDR. They've all been to Buenos Aires. Munich, no. Budapest, Hungary. Budapest. Yep. Bush Jr., Clinton, and Bush Sr. have been to Budapest. Carvedshell is saying China. Well, that's not a city. It's a country, but I need cities. So no countries, please. Margie, Sydney, Australia. Yes. Well, maybe yes, maybe no. No. The answer is no. Sydney has not been visited by any president of the United States since FDR because it's not the capital of Australia. That's probably one reason. Masters game, Beijing in China. Yes. Obama, Bush Jr., Clinton, Bush Sr., Reagan, Nixon. They've all been to China. Since Nixon, every president has been to Beijing. Flapsdown Aviation, Singapore. Yes, Obama, Bush Jr., and Bush Sr. for sure. I think even Trump's been to Singapore this last year. Cairo, Ring Pop is wondering about Cairo in Egypt. Yep. Obama, Clinton, Bush Sr., Carter, Nixon, and FDR have all been to Cairo. Let's see here. Jim Woodhead, I think you meant Rome instead of rhyme. Let's go with Rome. OPQR. Yep, right here. Everybody's been to Rome. Everybody. Hong Kong. Flapstone Aviation. Hong Kong. Nope. Not one president has gone to Hong Kong. There's a political reason for that. A serious political reason not to go to Hong Kong. So yeah, that's why. Let's see here. Iraq, North Korea, London, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Do not show a president attending Toronto. Although I think there was once a conference in Toronto or the area of, but I guess they didn't count it. Tokyo, Japan. Yes. Obama, Bush Jr., Clinton, Bush Sr., Reagan, Carter, Ford. They all went to Tokyo. Nairobi. No, I've not got Nairobi on this list. Canberra. That would be the capital of Australia. Yes. Obama, Bush Jr., Clinton, Bush Sr., and President Johnson has been to Canberra, Australia. Brussels, Mike Bush. Yes, Brussels should be here. Bush Jr., Clinton, Bush Sr., Reagan, Carter, Ford, Nixon. Yeah, you go to Brussels. Berlin, Germany. Oh, yes. You go to Berlin. Bush Jr., Clinton, Reagan, Carter, Nixon, Kennedy. All been to Berlin. President Kennedy was in Berlin 4 months before he got assassinated. He was in Berlin. Famous speech at the City Hall, right beside or just nearby the Berlin Wall. While in office is the question. That is correct. Malta, that is a country. Let's see. Monaco, I don't think so. No president's been to Monaco while in office. No. Moving on to Budapest, Hungary. Yes, Budapest we've done already, but there's another country in Europe that starts with a BU. Do you know which one that one is? Seoul, South Korea just came in. Yes. Seoul, Obama, Bush Jr., Clinton, Bush Sr., Reagan, Carter, Ford, Johnson, Eisenhower. Everyone goes to Seoul, South Korea. Yalta, the Yalta Conference. Yalta. UVWXYZ. Yalta, which I think was it was another city nearby that probably got counted. I could be wrong on this, but Yalta itself is not highlighted here. Frankfurt in Germany. A, B, C, D, E, F is not listed here. No. Let's see here. Berlin, Frankfurt, Berlin. Humbert, where's that? Normandy, not a city. Caracas, Venezuela. Caracas. Yep. Clinton, Bush Sr., Carter, and Kennedy went to Caracas. Hamburg in Germany. GH. This is all alphabetical. Not finding it. I have a feeling that these might be capital cities only. Baghdad. Yep. Obama, Bush Jr. have been to Baghdad. Singapore. Yes. We've done Singapore already. Geneva. That is not a capital city, but let me look. Geneva. Not showing it. So these are capital cities I'm looking for. Sorry for the confusion, but you guys are doing well as it is. Panama City, George Jr., George Sr., Carter, Eisenhower, and FDR. Tokyo we've done. Brussels we've done. Copenhagen. Yep. Obama, Bush Jr., and Clinton have done Copenhagen. Venice. Venice is not a capital city, so nope, they have not been there. Doesn't count in this quiz anyway. Shanghai, again, not a capital city and definitely not here, so it is Beijing only for China. Dublin. Oh, yes, they've been to Dublin. Obama, Clinton, Reagan, Nixon, Kennedy. Anybody with Irish heritage automatically has to go, and then it's a great place to visit nonetheless. Let's see. Tel Aviv, no. Canberra, we done. Seoul, we did. Manila in the Philippines. Yes, Bush Jr., Clinton, Ford, Nixon, Johnson, and Eisenhower have all been to Manila. Valletta in Malta. Thank you. Yes, Bush Sr. is the only one who's been to been to Valletta. Taipei, Taiwan. Taipei, Taiwan. No one has been to Taiwan officially either as a sitting president for political reasons. Mexico City. Yes, Obama, the only president to visit Mexico City. Your neighbor to the south. It's incredible. Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Yes, President Johnson, the only one. Who else we got? Addis Ababa. Is not has not been visited by anyone. Let's go through here some more. Beirut. Yes, at least I thought so, or maybe not. No, Beirut. Nobody in Beirut. Lebanon, too hot to handle. Beirut. Stockholm, Sweden. Stockholm in Sweden. I'm not showing Stockholm. I'm surprised. I'm really shocked. Mind you, isn't might be another city, the capital city. Oh, I'm not sure. Reykjavik. Reykjavik. Yes, Reagan and Nixon have been to Reykjavik. Madrid in España. Bush Jr., Clinton, Bush Sr., Reagan, Carter, Ford, Nixon, Eisenhower, all been to Madrid. Montreal, not a capital. Canberra, we did. Ottawa, we did. Saskatoon, the Paris of the North. Moscow. Moscow. Obama, Bush Jr., Clinton, Bush Sr., Reagan, and Nixon have all been to Moscow. Vancouver, Montreal, Vatican City. Yes, Vatican City. Obama, Bush Jr., Clinton, Bush Sr., Reagan, Carter, Nixon, Kennedy, Eisenhower. They've all been to Rome. They've all been to Vatican City. Zagreb, Bush Jr. and Clinton have been to Zagreb. Manila, we did. Belgrade. Belgrade. No, Belgrade has not been visited. Luxembourg. I don't know about that one. No. Auckland, New Zealand. No, that's not the capital of New Zealand. Let's see. Doha. Doha is, yes, Bush Jr. has been to Doha. There's been one. Let's see here. Richmond, Virginia. Melbourne, no. Hey, everybody. Happy Tyler Show. How you doing, buddy? Taipei, no. Athens in Greece. Athens, yes. Clinton, Bush Sr., and Eisenhower have been to Athens. Sao Paulo, Brazil. That's not the capital of Brazil. And it won't be on here. But the capital of Brazil is here. Tell me the name of the capital of Brazil and you'll get it. Bratislava has just come in. Bratislava. Yes, George Bush Jr. had been there. Brussels, Moscow. Bern, Switzerland. Bern. Bern, Switzerland. I'm not showing it, surprisingly. Let's see here. Oslo. Yes, Obama and Clinton have been to Oslo. Copenhagen, we've done. New York City. Bucharest. Let me just double check. Where's that other one here? Yeah, Bucharest is the other one, the BU country. BU city. George Bush, Clinton, Ford, Nixon have been to Bucharest in Hungary, I believe. Sofia in Bulgaria. Sofia, yes, Bush Jr. and Clinton have been there. Santiago, Chile. Santiago, Bush, Obama, Bush Jr., Clinton, Bush Sr., and Eisenhower have been to Santiago in Chile. Your town, Bruce Creston. Casablanca, Jim Woodward. Casablanca, I don't think so. No. Bucharest, we've done. Honolulu, no. Niagara Falls, Bonn, no. Bonn, wait a minute. Bonn, Germany. No, I'm not showing Bonn, Germany being visited by a U.S. president on this quiz. That's a good answer because Bonn was the capital of West Germany after the Second World War until the wall came down. And I don't see Bonn here on this list. Interesting. Let's go here. Helsinki. Helsinki. Clinton, Bush Sr., and Bush Jr., Reagan, and Ford have been to Helsinki. Let's see here. Johannesburg. That's not the capital of South Africa. Cape Town, not the capital of South Africa. Reykjavik, we did it. Also, we did Warsaw in Poland. Yes. Obama, George Jr., Clinton, Bush Sr., Carter, Ford, and Nixon have all been to Warsaw, paying great respect to the Polish people. Cape Town, Madrid, Pretoria is the capital of South Africa, and Bush Jr. has been the only president to visit there. Interesting. Really? That country, that name, then? No, I can't name that one. They're not here. Bogota, I think we've done, haven't we? No, Bogota. Obama, Bush Jr., Reagan, and Kennedy have been to Bogota in Colombia. Havana in Cuba. I'm showing. I thought Obama went to Havana. So I'm not showing anyone else. Let's go. Moving on here. Lisbon, Portugal. Lisbon. Obama, Clinton, Reagan, Carter, Eisenhower have all been to Lisbon. Tehran, Carter, Nixon, Eisenhower, and FDR have been to Tehran. That's going back a ways. Mumbai. I don't believe Mumbai is going to work. No, there's another city that's the capital of India, and it's not Mumbai. New Delhi, flaps down. You've got it. New Delhi. Obama, Bush Jr., Clinton, Carter, Nixon, and Eisenhower have all been there. Let's go. Montevideo. Is that a city? Yes, it is. Bush Jr., Bush Sr., Eisenhower, FDR have all been to Montevideo. Very good, you guys. Hyderabad. Nope. Who else? Christchurch, New Zealand. That's not the capital of New Zealand. Let's go. Dubai, not the capital of UAE. Wellington is the capital of New Zealand. Yes, Johnson. Only President Johnson has been there. I believe Obama visited Wellington after he was president. I don't think he did it during his presidency, but after. Abu Dhabi. Yes, Bush Jr. has been to the United Arab Emirates. Abu Dhabi, the capital of the UAE. Belfast, Bill Carroll. Let me look at that. No president has gone to Belfast because it is the capital of Northern Ireland, but Northern Ireland is UK territory, and so you go to London. Politically, you don't go to Belfast. Let's see here. Rio de Janeiro. No, you don't go to Rio de Janeiro, not the capital. Brasilia in Brazil. Yes. Brasilia has been visited by Obama, Bush Jr., Clinton, Bush Sr., Reagan, Carter, and Eisenhower. They all have been to Brasilia in Brazil, capital of Brazil. Kabul, in Afghanistan. Obama, Bush Jr., and Eisenhower have been to Kabul, believe it or not. I bet you Kabul looked a lot different when Eisenhower was there. Riyadh, the capital city, I believe. Saudi Arabia. Yep. Obama, Bush Jr., Bush Sr., and President Carter have all been to Riyadh. Let's see here. Bogota, we've done. Here in Havana, Lima, Peru. Yep. Bush Jr., Prague in Czechoslovakia. Yes, Obama, Bush Jr., Clinton, and Bush Sr. have all been to Prague. Havana, Canberra, we've done. Triana. Well, we have Triani. Bush Jr. has been to that city. Buenos Aires. Yes, we've done it already. Already off the list. Okay, Durban, no. Wellington, we've done. Rabat, Rabat, OPQR, Rabat. Yes, Clinton has been to Rabat. Austria, what's the capital of Austria? Baseball game there. Yes, Darren, I think you're right. Let's see, Lima, Nassau in the Bahamas. Nassau has not been visited by a U.S. president while in office. Right next door, has not come by. Jeddah, no. Zurich, no. Lima, we've done. Cannot go to China, political reason. That's right. Casablanca, no. San Jose, Costa Rica. Yes. Clinton, Bush Sr., Reagan, Johnson, and Kennedy have all been to San Jose. Let's see. Lyndon did visit Melbourne in 66, and yeah, but they're not capital cities. Vienna, flaps down. You got it. Vienna, Austria is George Bush Jr., Carter, Nixon, and Kennedy have been to Vienna as president. Doha, Vienna, and Apia, not showing Apia, and we're caught up. Guys, you've done very well with this quiz. We have Abuja. I have no idea what that place is. Accra, Amman, Jordan, Ankara, Turkey, Athens, we've done. Baghdad, we've done. Bandar Seri Begawan, which I think is Bangladesh. Bangkok. Who else have we not got here? Dakar, Damascus, Dhaka. Let's see, Gabon, Guatemala City, Hanoi, Islamabad, Jakarta, Kampala, Kiev, Kigali, Kingston, I believe Jamaica, Kuwait City, Ljubljana, I can't pronounce that word. I have no idea. Managua, Manama, Minsk, Mogadishu, Monrovia, Port-au-Prince, Port of Spain, Porto Novo, Pristina, Riga, St. George's, Sarajevo, Soji, Tallinn, Tbilisi, Tegucigalpa. Okay, good luck with that one, Bruce. Tunis, Ulaanbaatar, and thankfully that's the list. Oh my gosh! Oh, Vilnius in Vilnius in Estonia. Vilnius. Anybody know? Where's Vilnius? Lithuania. Gosh, Lord. My dad was born there in Lithuania. I should know that. Anyway, there you have it. That is the trivia for the night. We're done with trivia for the day. You guys have been great. I want to thank you for watching my show all the way through. All 77 of you who are still here. Unbelievable. Such loyalty. Or you got nothing better to do. You guys are great. Thank you. Also, thank you for the thumbs ups. Somebody tell me, how many have we got now? How many thumbs ups are we at? Anybody want to let me know? Love to know that. I want to thank you guys for being here and being part of the show, following me today. It's just been fantastic. Thumbs ups are coming in right now. 283, 286, only 14 away from 300. I was hoping to get 250. You gave me 250. You guys are fabulous. Getting to 300 thumbs ups would be even more unbelievable. Those of you watching on rerun, help me out. Get me to 400. You guys are awesome. Just awesome. 287 thumbs ups. Thank you, guys. I'll be on again with more videos all week long. We'll keep following this coronavirus story. If there's anything you need me to know, send me an email, brucefrommert at hotmail.com. Otherwise, send me a direct message on my Facebook page. Please subscribe to my channel, give my videos thumbs up, hit my Facebook group page, join the Instagram page I have for Traveling with Bruce. Jennifer's handling that. Really appreciate all of that and all of your followings. I really appreciate it. Gaming Text, thanks for the trivia. My dad played with me again for the first question. Absolutely awesome. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. It's a lot of work, but I get a kick out of it. I want to say cheers to all of you in TWB land. Thanks for going to my RedBubble store, picking up items like my T-shirts and coffee mugs. I really appreciate it. And guys, I will catch up with you, as I say, during the week here, and we'll keep you posted on the latest updates. And if you want to join us on our sponsor member page, join our sponsor member group. Join me Monday nights at 7:00, 1 hour before this show. We call it the pregame show. We go live at 7:00 on Monday for sponsor members, and then we go live at 8:00 with everybody. And love to have you join both camps if you can. And there you have it. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm out of here. We're done for the night. And we'll talk to you guys later. All the best to you. And stay warm, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll catch you later. Bye for now.